JK, welcome.
Thank you.
Very happy to have you here. You are going to see an orange chair. It's our FrontRunners chair.
Oh,
and it
wow.
is yours.
It's a little close to the screen.
If there's one phrase I've been waiting to say, it is J.K. Simmons, welcome to the FrontRunners. I'm very, very excited that you're here with us today.
Thanks.
I am so in love with your performance in Whiplash, and it's earned you your first Oscar nomination. But is there a time that you think back to as being the moment when you realized that you could do something great with your acting?
Several, yeah. Beginning with, being cast in the lead at the Big Fork Summer Playhouse in Big Fork, Montana, and when I was in college.
That's big.
Yeah, it was, man. and the primary one that jumps to mind right now is actually also a stage thing. I was in New York and I was auditioning for the first time for a new Neil Simon play on Broadway.
What was the show?
It was Laughter on the 23rd Floor.
Okay.
And I started doing the audition, and Neil Simon was almost falling out of his chair laughing at what I was doing. It was a simple gag. It was a guy walks in, it's everybody showing up at work in the morning at the Sid Caesar, show, and everybody had a great entrance. And my character came walking in like one of the last ones in. He's a little bit late, And I come walking in, and I go, I'm sorry I'm late. I cough a little bit. I had, and I did that for like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
And I went on and on and on and on. Before I even got to the punchline, Neil was about to fall off his chair. And then the punchline is, I had to stop and get cigarettes.
Very good. Well, he saw his words coming to life.
I had done my homework, and it was obviously a very, funny part and very well written. And I just kind of took it over and over and over the line, and he bought what I was selling. And I thought, this is unbelievable. I never could have dreamt of this.
Did you get the part?
I did get the part.
Well, I want to talk about Whiplash, in particular, one great scene. We're going to have these remote controls in our hands.
Awesome.
We can pause it and discuss
Where's my pause button? Yeah,
this one right here. So feel free to let me know what you want to tell me about. So this is you at work as Fletcher in Whiplash.
What a great shot is that, you cut, there's a chair throw, there's all these guys, and then you cut to just a shot of a wall, right? Why are we seeing a shot of a wall? And then tight close up on Miles's hideous face coming up into the frame,
Right,
It's such a shocking little cut. One of the many just very original pieces of cinematography and visualization by Damien.
Is this pure, unadulterated anger?
Sort of swallowing the rage
Right,
a little
yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
to try to present an even-handed assessment of what I just heard.
Yeah, right. Here we go.
Deep breath. Why do you suppose I just hurled a chair at your head, Neiman?
I don't know.
Sure you do.
The tempo?
And again, God, I love this movie, man. Look at this. We're cutting back and forth between basically a cowboy shot of me below the waist to this tight close-up on Andrew. People don't do that. You don't make movies like that.
Oh.
But this is the story that he's telling. It's about how my character impacts his character. Everything I do in the movie is from Andrew Neiman's point of view.
Okay, keep going.
Were you rushing or were you dragging?
I don't know.
Start counting.
Okay, right there, you're lunging at him as if you are a predator and he's the prey.
I didn't think of it in those terms, but that's a very good description of what we were going for there.
All right, you got some choice words for him here.
5, 6, 7.
In 4, damn it! Look at me!
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No.
So what goes through your mind when you're paging through the script and you read for the first time, Fletcher slaps Neiman across the face?
I was thinking, I hope they get a young, rising, pretty boy movie star in this part so I can just slap the crap out of him.
Good.
Be awesome.
You got your wish. All right, well, it's not done yet.
Was I rushing or was I dragging? Count again.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rushing or dragging?
Now, his face is red. Look how red his cheeks
this,
are.
This was not the first take.
Maybe that's blush or something, but I don't think it is. I
No,
think
there was no makeup involved here. Yeah, and we did one angle, at least one setup where we were able to fake the slaps, because of the angle, but it had to really happen. And as long as you don't get the heel of your hand involved, you can slap a guy pretty hard and, and not do actual damage other than red cheeks.
Good tip.
Rushing.
So you do know the difference. If you deliberately sabotage my band, I will fuck you like a pig.
Okay, this is a point of contention.
Oh.
When we made the short film, 15 months before this, and this was the scene, this whole sequence was the short film. The script, the line of the script is, I will gut you like a fucking pig.
Okay.
That's the line. I slipped up in this stream of epithets, and I had no idea that I'd misspoken.
Right.
The scene went on, and, we were doing our thing, and it was all really good, and at the end of the scene, we cut. I didn't know until I saw the short film that I had even said that. I went to Damien and I said, dude, why did you put that mistake in? He said, oh, I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was such a brilliant. And I said, it was a mistake. Then we're shooting the feature, and we're shooting this scene with Miles and me, and in the script, he's written the mistake line, I will fuck you like a pig. And I go, that just doesn't make sense. Who fucks pigs? I mean, that's a different movie. That's, Deliverance 2.
Right, I was gonna say, it's very Deliverance.
Yeah. But I said, dude, I'm not saying that. I'm not going to say that. It's my character. My character wouldn't say that, And you will notice that when the words "fuck you like a pig" are uttered, I'm not on camera.
Wow.
He totally stole it
From the
short film.
Wow.
Which shows you who is in charge on a movie set.
Yes.
The actor is not the boss. Watch the movie, and you'll know that that line was spoken 15 months earlier.
Oh, wow. Well, you would never know. Okay.
Now, are you a rusher, or are you a dragger, or are you going to be on my fucking time?
Did you ever get hoarse?
Yes, there's one moment in the movie where if you listen closely, you kind of go, oh, his voice is a little, but it also totally makes sense because I'm playing a guy who screams like a maniac all the time. So on some days, my voice is going to be a little hoarse.
I imagine it like at the coffee shop when
Right,
the order isn't
hey,
right.
Can I have a, yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
We're gonna be on your time.
What does that say?
Quarter note equals 215.
Count me at 215.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jesus fucking Christ! I didn't know they allowed retards into Schaefer. Am I to understand that you cannot read tempo? Can you even fucking read music?
So this is a guy who clearly doesn't know when the point has been made and he can stop, right? What do you
could
think?
say that, I guess.
What do you think it says about him that he doesn't seem to have that filter in a way?
This is a guy who is in pursuit of greatness. There is one thing in his life. It is great jazz music. It is to be the best, to bring out the best, to inspire the best. If there's collateral damage, that's the brakes.
Yeah.
It is a single-minded human being.
Yeah. Well, there's a tiny bit more we'll take a look at.
What is that?
8th note.
Yes, what is that?
Dotted 16th note.
Sight read measure 101. What are you, in a fucking a cappella group? Play the goddamn kit!
I love that line.
It's so good. Thank you for taking a look at this scene with me. I really appreciate it, and many congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, if anyone out there has not already seen Whiplash, you must see it. Hello.
Why have you not?
Well, they're going to now.
Okay.
And thank you so much for watching Fandango FrontRunners. JK, to thank you for being here today, we have made you your own Terrence Fletcher Fandango gift card.
Well, thank you very
Have a
much.
great
I'm going to
time.
make sure and cash that in as soon as possible because it's just such a hideous thing to look at.
So now all we do is we take a photo over here. Follow me over here to this very fancy apparatus. 1, 2, 3. Love it. Thank you. Really appreciate the time. Great to see you.